All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Out of This World, brought to you by Creative Pro Wrestling in Hicksville, Long Island. I am the artist formerly known as EJ Risk. I'm Eric James. Usually I would make everything and anything about me, but tonight I have the night off from in-ring competition, and I will be calling the show alongside
the head honcho of Handsome, Johnny Pretty Boy Collins, and I am definitely better looking than each and every one of you, and we are not alone.
We are
Eric
not
James. No, we are not. To my left, we have the Abominable.
CPB.
Well, the problem with that is I'm in a little hot water with my job right now. So today I'm going to be Nick Patton. Okay, that's my name.
All right.
All right.
If you set up and call me CPA, so be it. But
I might.
For government reasons.
Let's go now to the ring, where the action begins with yours truly, Alex Reynolds.
Ooh, he's looking surly tonight.
Yes, he's looking like he's in a very good mood here this evening.
No, his hair is just incredible.
It is.
I wonder what shampoo he uses.
Very nice today.
Ask him.
I think that's more of a conditioner thing, correct?
You think so? Leave-in conditioner, you think, or is that We
It-
love you, Alex. We love you. He's not looking very happy tonight.
Alex Reynolds in a very looking like he's in a very Alex Reynolds.
Can we get a clock up to see how long he can stay there?
There is movement. There is movement.
He let go of the pose. I was hoping he was going to hold it for the entire entrance.
He's still going.
And there's Alex Reynolds, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Excitement himself.
Having a staring contest with someone in the front row.
Can I just say he looks like $1 million?
He does, especially his hair.
Even from back here.
$1 million mane, Alex Reynolds. Look at that. Ooh, big boos, big boos.
Listen, yeah, there's big boos, but let's be honest about Alex Reynolds. I mean, everyone knows how good he is. Even he'll tell you how good he is, of course. But the man he's going up against here is absolutely no slouch. I know this guy for about a decade now. This is Mr. Kevin Tibbs.
Mr. Tibbs looking lean and trim fight shape tonight.
Tibbs is in much more of a rush to get to the ring than Reynolds was, which I appreciate.
I think Tibbs has been hitting the gym. Oh, yeah. Flexing.
He's been hitting a lot of guys in the gym, for sure. He looks very angry tonight.
The following contest is a second-round matchup in the Creative Pro Television title.
Tibbs. Be aggressive.
New York,
Which is not
and weighing in at
started.
197 pounds, yours truly, Alex Reynolds.
You know, this
Alex
crowd just,
Reynolds,
they don't
brash,
appreciate
cocky, confident.
it. But he can back it up.
He
can back
and
it up.
weighing in at 175 pounds, this is the savior of wrestling, Kevin Tibbs.
Now, this is disgusting. Why is Kevin Tibbs, why does he feel the need to pose in the middle of the ring?
Why does he feel the need to pose in the
Why?
middle of the
Yes,
ring?
why?
Where else are you going to pose?
Yeah, where would
Why
you
is
like
he
him to
posing at
pose?
all? Why?
Unreal. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be reminded here that this is a match for the Creative Pro TV title, a tournament match.
second round.
Second round
Yes.
for the Creative Pro TV Championship. So, what a way to kick the show off, actually.
Gentlemen, picks. What are we thinking?
I got to go with my guy Tibbs.
Yeah, I'm going big Tibbs on this one. Definitely.
Okay, then.
He came out of the chute. Alex, I think Alex is a little too preoccupied with
The staring.
asserting his dominance
I'm
with
going
the
to
crowd.
have to disagree with you. I think that
Oh, this-
Alex Reynolds is just getting himself going. See? Reynolds
All right.
in control.
Big wrestles here.
Big wrestles. Big, large wrestles.
Got him down.
Alex Reynolds firmly in control. And maybe I spoke too soon. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I think it's a little too early to say someone's firmly in control. Ooh. That might have.
Alex Reynolds trying to end it early. Now Tibbs trying to end it early.
Oh my! Wow, that.
Wow.
Tibbs had 2 chances
Thank
there to probably end
goodness.
the match right then and there.
Thank goodness Alex Reynolds moved
originally-
out of the way.
Tibbs has educated feet, as they say in the biz.
Originally, I was
Who
going to
says that?
complain about the placement of this commentary table because it's so damn cold back here, but the
Yes.
action is heating up, and I'm loving it.
I'm wearing my fur coat, so I am feeling absolutely fine.
Alex Reynolds is getting enough heat that I don't really have to worry about it too much. Feeling it all the way back here. All right. Test the shot. Never mind
Beautiful,
that.
beautiful. Alex Reynolds, he's done with this wrestling stuff. This is now a fight.
I was gonna say he's still wrestling. He's still in a wrestling match.
Did you just correct me, CPA?
Correct.
Whatever your name is.
I was just questioning your.
That's what I thought.
Big up and over. Big overhead. Shades of
drag.
Ricky. Uh-oh.
Reynolds backing Tibbs up. Big shoulder tackle.
Reynolds looking for the hip toss. Tibbs reversed it with a Hurricanrana here.
Ooh. Tibbs gets baseball slide.
Wonderful
I
offensive
think
maneuver by Alex Reynolds.
Tibbs might have gotten a little worse for the wear with that guardrail over there.
Poor placement, definitely. for
Tibbs
the
isn't
guard.
looking so hot, but I mean, Alex Reynolds, we'll
Is
say it
looking
time
hot?
and time again, and it's just, he's got to focus on his opponent here tonight. I mean, this is for the Creative Pro TV title opportunity.
Very creative way to take the legs out.
Eric, you're going to
of
tell
Kevin
me
Tibbs.
that Alex Reynolds is not focused on Kevin Tibbs right now?
Alex
Are you
Reynolds-
watching the
Alex
same
Reynolds
match that I am?
He's now having another staring contest. I mean, I'll take nothing away from Alex Reynolds, okay?
Tibbs is hurt.
That's where he
Tibbs is
needs
hurt,
it.
and I am loving this. Oh!
He got some air with that.
Oh, yeah.
Alex Reynolds, so savvy, working on the knee.
Yeah, I will say that he should have at least tried to stay on the knee after he got him on the ring post there.
He's on that knee. He's firmly on that knee.
Reynolds hyperextending Tibbs' knee and going right back to the showboating. I mean, listen, I guess if this is what he does well, it's what he does well, right? It's how he made his name. It's how he made his mark. But there's a lot at stake here.
But also, he's got probably Tibbs' strongest point now injured, and that's his leg.
Well,
So that's
You are absolutely right.
that
Cannot
might
believe I said that.
that might
You are
pose
right.
a problem.
here we go. Tibbs coming back now. Tibbs knows what's at stake here.
And
Ah,
Reynolds
now it's-
right back to that knee.
Felt that all the way back here. No good.
Once again,
Tibbs here.
picking apart the knee of Kevin Tibbs. Tibbs is in trouble. Tibbs is definitely in trouble, gentlemen.
Big trouble here, but the crowd's starting to come up for Tibbs.
Coming alive for Tibbs here. Tibbs is in a bad position here. He's
No doubt about it.
But he still has that right leg to work with. Gets a little breathing room here. It's good. It's good.
Oh, Reynolds with a
big boot.
What
boot
else?
to
The
the
biggot boot.
When
mush.
all else fails, kick the guy in the face, I guess.
Except if it's my face.
Wow.
Except if it's my face.
We'll see how the night progresses.
Not funny.
Suplex, this could be it. Kick out at 2. How much does
Shoulder
Tibbs
up.
have left in the tank here?
You know, and he's still fighting.
He's not dead
still
yet.
fighting. Still fighting.
Certainly not dead yet. Ooh, vicious forearms to the back. But
There goes
still
Tibbs, fighting back.
Still fighting. Ooh, slips out. Lands on the right leg, thankfully. But,
Reynolds right back in control. Beautiful reversal.
suplex from the Northern Lights. Only 2 count there.
Oh, Reynolds also needs to stay focused here, not get frustrated. I mean, it's going to take a bit more than this to keep Tibbs on the mat. I mean, that might have done it. And again attacking the leg.
Reynolds just so aggressive in this opening contest.
I think Alex's strategy here seems to be, if it ain't broken, try to break it. He is going in on that leg. Although right here we see he's got a little fish hook action going on here.
They say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. We've going after the eyes of Kevin Tibbs, who just slid out of the way. Now, this was the opening that Tibbs was looking for right here.
This is it.
An underhanded tactic by Kevin Tibbs. I cannot say that I agree with that. I can't.
He's being choked on the rope.
People are coming up for Tibbs now.
House of Fire here. He looks like he's ready. He's ready. Again, he still has that right leg to work with. And that is pretty much his strong point, I'd say. He is a very accomplished wrestler, but he also has a lot of mixed martial arts training. Ooh.
Tibbs with illegal strikes to the face. You know, the referee not even stepping in there to see if they're closed fits. I believe they are.
Big palm shot. Here we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Clothesline.
But how much does Tibbs have left?
Can he pick him up?
Oh, on the good leg. Russian leg sweep.
Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex.
I think I know what Tibbs is looking for here.
What is he looking
Sizing
for?
him up. Big kick.
Check his face, referee, please.
Tibbs coming out with the bulldog. That could be it right there.
Oh, no.
Will Tibbs advance?
Tibbs needs to capitalize right now, guys.
There it is. 1, 2. Oh, I thought it was over.
Kick out at 2. Did you expect anything less? Alex Reynolds is not going to give up that easy.
Now, with a move like the bulldog, if he had full usage of his legs, he probably could have gotten a little more out of it. But unfortunately, that's not the case here. But sizing him up.
Tides have turned. Tibbs has got the upper hand. Reversal
Reynolds
by Alex
again.
Reynolds, boy.
Reynolds again with the reversal. Some shoulder blocks in the corner. Oh,
setting him up here
boy.
for now.
I do not like this.
Tibbs is in a precarious position.
You know what? On second thought, do it. This looks like fun.
Looking for a superplex here.
A super play,
This,
if you
if
will.
he hits this, let's just call a spade a spade. He hits this. It's a
over.
wrap.
It is 1,000% over. Oh. Alex Reynolds. Boy, oh no.
Tibbs is getting all jacked up. He's ready to take flight.
It's Tibbs looking for.
He missed the knee.
Rolls through. Oh, big sweet chin
Big.
by Alex Reynolds.
Big
Kick to
kick.
the grill.
Oh.
Tibbs gets back one of his own.
Tell Tibbs is working on complete adrenaline right now because he landed straight on that leg before.
That's got to be all.
Kick out.
That's it.
Might be it.
1, 2.
Oh!
Woo.
Alex Reynolds with a split second to kick out, and he does.
Being 34-35ths there. That was close.
Tibbs setting up for something.
What's Tibbs looking for here? The knee.
Smart maneuver.
Hey,
He
listen,
knew, he knew.
Call it what you want. Alex rolling out there was the right thing to do. He wants to advance in this tournament, and Tibbs obviously hobbled on one leg, is doing everything he can to advance in this tournament.
If I were Tibbs, I'd be a little weary about trying to take this to the outside, especially.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
spoke too soon.
Gentlemen, I
Big
believe
code
that is
breaker.
it.
That's got to be it.
I believe that is
1,
it.
2. Oh! Kick out by Kevin Tibbs. I did not think that he was going to kick out
Oh
there.
no. Advantageous grabs a crossface.
Now, how smart is Alex Reynolds?
Oh
This might be
These are
it,
two-
guys.
These are two wily, savvy veterans going at it.
Savory
here.
also.
They're also savory, yes.
Oh no. Alex uses the ring. He's been around way too long to not do that.
Reynolds just too smart. He's just too smart.
Tibbs needs to do everything he
Big
can
roll
here.
up. Ooh.
1, 2.
He's got
Oh,
the
yeah, the
tights.
tights.
Tibbs looking for a pin of his own.
backside.
This could be it right here. 1,
Backside.
2.
The last of his,
Saying
the last of
absolutely
his
not
reserves.
is Alex Reynolds. Knee to the mush.
That's got to be all. This could be it here. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Tibbs advances in the CAP TV title tournament.
What I meant to say was that that Kevin Tibbs was going to advance, guys. That's what I meant to say.
So when
Yes.
say you didn't know.
Your pick earlier was Alex
No,
Reynolds.
my pick originally was Kevin Tibbs, but someone, from what I remember, interrupted me. And I strongly dislike being interrupted, guys.
I think you mispronounced his name. I think is what
I did.
happened.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, listen, no
Thank
matter
you.
who won or lost that match, let's talk about what a treat it was to open up a show with a match like that.
Kevin Tibbs advancing in the Create a Pro TV title tournament.
With
Also,
what,
I picked him.
with what you could tell, that was literally the last reserves of energy he had left in him.
Take your time, Alex. You'll get him next time, buddy.
Take care and
Harry Zen making his way back out, guys.
standing.
He really is the
slapping
wild
wall.
card.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one minute to kick off today's event. Now we will move on to our next contest, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Well, this next match is also going to be a barn burner.
Bobby Orlando, a man who
With Bobby Jr.
CPA has wrestled many, many, many times across many, many, many countries, it seems.
All I know
Orlando
is
walking out with a purpose.
I had a talk with Bobby Orlando earlier, and I asked him how he felt about his chances in this match.
What'd he say?
And
What'd he
he, word for word, looked in my eyes and said, "I'm your mom."
That sounds like him.
I
That
tried-
absolutely sounds like
And,
Bobby Orlando.
in a weird way, I understood him.
I tried to have a similar conversation with him, and he just said, "Nah, Bobby," and walked away.
Well, he let me actually watch Bobby Jr.
And this guy,
And
This
hey,
guy.
hey,
as much
I'm
as
talking.
it pains me to, I guess, give credit where credit is due, whenever this guy right here, VSK, gets in the ring, you're going to see something special. But now that the credit giving part is over, I still think that he's a ham sandwich.
A ham sandwich.
Really? Ham.
That is a hell of a. I'm not sure if that's an insult or not. I'll assume it is.
Well, when he watches this back, he can figure it out.
Okay. BSK looks jacked up, ready to go.
Also a tournament match.
To my right, representing the Shook Crew, hailing from upstate New York and weighing in at 210 pounds, he is one half of the Creator Pro Tag Team Champions, and is also accompanied to the ring by Bobby Jr. All-time Bobby Orlando.
I think this is the first time I've seen Bobby Orlando wear knee pads to the ring. I'm very proud of him, / concerned.
All I know is he better have that romper on.
He does. I bought him a new one.
You bought.
That's Gucci, actually, gentlemen. Very expensive. Very expensive.
It's VSK. Like I said, I give credit where credit's due. I get it. You know, a lot of people will resort to telling me that I was beaten and defeated by VSK in a karaoke match, but that wasn't me. That wasn't Eric James. That was EJ Risk. All right, so before you guys go off on a tangent on how I got my ass handed to
Oh,
me,
absolutely
let's
not.
just remember who was in the ring with VSK. It wasn't Eric James,
was
okay?
not.
It was EJ Risk.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Fair point. We got a little posturing going on here.
Second round tournament.
VSK.
will be taking on one Mr. Robert Orlando, the GOAT enthusiast.
Go to
VSK, you'll notice, does the blue and orange
Right,
on his
yes,
tights. He's
yes.
a huge Islander fan, but that's
Yes.
not why he does it. He does it because he's a huge fan of Kurt Hawkins being a huge fan of the New York Mets.
Fair, yes, that's a fair assessment.
So
I'm
it's
a little
whole
confused
thing.
by that.
It's a whole thing.
He's also got the alternate jersey gray in there, which I can respect. I'm
Okay.
also a Met fan.
You're also a Met fan.
Yes.
Okay.
And
I know nothing about sports. I mean, I own a couple of sports teams, but I don't watch any of it. And Bobby Orlando,
Bobby Orlando has to
with a
understand.
chop.
And he needs to take it from me that the way to go about fighting or trying to beat VSK is
Not by chopping him, I would
not
imagine.
by pissing him off. Right.
Johnny Collins, please enlighten me.
Yes.
Which sports teams do you own?
Figure it out. Google it.
So, as a huge Mets fan, you would know that, I guess, that it's not the Mets.
It is not the Mets. I think Johnny Collins might be a better, a more suitable owner for the Mets, actually. But
Why
that's
is that?
neither here nor there.
Big shoulder tackle
we'll
here
talk
by
later.
VSK.
Big shoulder. Big leapfrog. Bobby Orlando is
He's pretty athletic.
yeah. Surprisingly athletic.
Quick pin here, backslide, 2. That could have been it.
Only
that
a 2
could have
count.
easily been it. Listen, Bobby Orlando needs
he
to understand who he's in there with. Look,
You know, guys, VSK is just so quick.
Ooh.
And Bobby shutting that quickness down.
there it goes. See, you have to be aggressive with VSK. See, this showboating and this giving VSK space and time is just not something
Oh, I've
that
seen
bodes
this before.
well.
Ooh. European uppercut. And a flying European uppercut from VSK. Bobby. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, Bobby.
Big head kick. Body
this
slam,
before, too?
splash.
Oh.
This could be it.
Not gonna lie, guys, that was a good-looking maneuver that VSK just pulled out there.
Let me tell you from experience, or maybe not experience, maybe it's just eyewitness account, it might be experience, I don't know. That splash, although it's just a splash on the floor, it'll rattle your insides.
And now
Bobby
VSK with running chops, which is something I've never seen him do. He's always adding new stuff to his arsenal. And
There's a lot of tape study.
a lot of film study he does.
Oh! What films does he watch?
What's that?
What films does he watch when he studies?
I normally like
Good Burger?
no, he's a big action comedy guy.
Okay, like Last Action Hero?
Sure. Why do you put that movie over so much?
I love that movie.
Gentlemen, we are getting away from the action a little bit here.
Just a little bit, but we can roll right back
Allow
to
me
it.
to bring it back.
Okay.
Robert Orlando with a beautiful, beautiful offensive maneuver, pulling VSK off of the second rope.
This is the aggressive side of Bobby Orlando that he needs to keep
Absolutely.
in there with when versing someone like VSK. Take it from me, I know firsthand, if you give VSK an inch, he will take a mile every
Yes.
time. There he is. See, he needs to slow VSK down and keep him on the mat. Keep him grounded. Choke him out. Just
Well,
choke him. Break his neck.
I say
you
not
know?
only keep him grounded, but kind of try to get the wind out of him so he can't do all of his explosive maneuvers that he normally does. I mean, one thing VSK is, it is explosive.
Yeah, just like that,
Ooh.
he's back to his feet.
Bobby not letting VSK build any sort of momentum here.
No.
And that's what he needs to do to stay on top, guys. That's what he's got to do.
And listen, he also can't get frustrated every time VSK kicks out of something because it's going to take a lot to keep VSK down.
There's one weakness Bobby Orlando has. He gets very bratty.
Okay.
Very bratty.
Yes.
sometimes when
Yes,
has
he gets
things
flustered.
going.
He gets bratty. He throws
Yes.
temper tantrums.
I think he's used to getting his way.
It's just Bobby expressing himself,
I mean,
guys.
that's VSK kicking out of a 1 count.
Johnny, you could probably relate to this. He's used to getting his way. He's used to having things kind of handed to him sometimes.
Right. Well, I wouldn't say handed. I mean, when you have as much money and good looks as I do, it's quite easy to get multiple items, to get anything, really.
I gotta tell you what, and I could have been wrong for this, guys, but I wasn't even expecting it to be this close between VSK and Bobby Orlando. Bobby Orlando's showing me something here as VSK starts to come back.
Yeah.
Eric, we were talking about me, but that's perfectly fine. I guess we can
We were talking
commentate,
about
do
you.
our
Why
jobs.
would we do that?
Because I'm extremely rich and good looking.
You were romanticizing a little bit, so we had to get the train back on the
Call
track.
it what you will. Call it what you will.
Backstab.
Backstabber,
Ball
which,
game!
which is a huge
Ball
part
game!
of VSK's arsenal.
Yeah,
1, 2.
stolen.
Wow.
Ooh.
I bet VSK did not see that coming.
That was a,
Absolutely not, guys.
Especially because he wasn't looking.
That was close.
that was a much
That
nearer
was
fall
close.
than I was expecting.
I almost just fell off of my chair. Almost.
I'm sorry. I'll catch you next time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here we go.
Bobby Orlando in full control. Did either of you see this coming?
No, I really
I
didn't.
did. I absolutely did. Bobby is focused. He's driven.
Now, aerial tactics are not quite Bobby
See,
Orlando's
this is
strong suit.
oh, big.
Maybe I spoke
Big
too soon. I think
elbow.
I just jinxed it. Bobby, buddy.
See, this is the
Get-
space that VSK. You can't afford to give VSK this kind of room.
Guys,
He'll
Bobby
hit you
is
with
hurt. Bobby is
springs.
hurting, guys.
Big springboard DDT there.
Wow,
I think VSK's ready.
big time
How the
VSK
tides have turned.
coming back to life here and getting the people involved.
I think VSK might have jammed up his leg a little bit on that DDT. Is he really favoring it a little bit, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Here we go.
Clothesline,
Big
Hurricane Rana. Big time drop
Beautiful
kick.
drop kick.
God, I've been on the end of all those. Those are not fun.
VSK is just so quick. It's really hard to stop him, guys.
It's the combination of the quickness and strength that gets every single opponent that steps in there with him. Here we go, roll through, and I think I know what's coming here. Big time German suplex.
Colloquially known as the Chaos
VSK
Theory.
pandering to the crowd right now. Is this smart?
Yeah, but he has Bobby right where he needs him, so he has time to.
Looking for the boot, big time face wash here.
Uh-oh.
Bobby Orlando fighting
with,
out. Wow.
With some strikes back right to the face.
What's he looking for here? Reverse back into what a maneuver.
I've seen this before.
Oh,
Basement
my
drop kick.
Lord.
That's got to be it. 1, 2.
Oh.
Wow. VSK planted his boot right in the mush of Bobby Orlando.
Another close near fall. Bobby is in trouble, guys. I'm not liking this.
Now the people are trying to throw VSK off of his game here. It sounds like they want him to go after the GOAT.
Yeah. That is kind of a key.
Why would you go? Why would you go for an innocent GOAT? These people are absolutely disgusting.
I mean, if you want to get Bobby Orlando off his game, you go after Bobby Jr. That'll really send him.
If you want to get animal control called on you, you go after Bobby
high
Jr.
risk.
That's what you
Tiger
do.
rolls out of it. He was ready for that. Well scouted there by VSK.
Oh!
Top Spanish fly. That's it.
Bobby Orlando again.
Bobby
Checking
Orlando
out.
knows, he realizes what's on the line, and he's not going to let that Cap TV title slip through his fingers just yet. He's not ready.
Oh.
We are in round 2, gentlemen. This is out of this world, and pardon my pun, but this match is out of this world.
Wow, good one.
This match,
this match.
Oh, Bobby Jr. is there.
Bobby Jr.
He just handed Bobby Jr. over to VSK.
No, Bobby Jr. is intervening in this contest.
What a roll up! I think he's got the trunks.
Wow,
Bobby Jr. trying to help out
what a smart
his owner.
Oh, big time knee.
Backfiring
right to the
little
grill.
bit on there, Bobby. A little bit.
What's VSK going for here?
Put him up top. Woo.
Setting Bobby Orlando up. Looks like for a superplex.
Is VSK a Frankensteiner guy?
I think he called for a superplex.
Okay.
Which is another thing he added to his arsenal because I've never heard him or seen him do that either.
I didn't hear it because I have headphones on. I apologize.
And Bobby Orlando once again fighting out and capitalizing.
Bobby hitting that top rope maneuver.
Big time missile drop kick. Wow, big time DVD into his own basement clothesline. That's got to be it.
1, 2. Guys, how close was that?
There's too much fight in VSK.
How close was that?
These guys are going tit for tat here.
And Bobby has
did not.
got to keep from getting frustrated.
All right, here we go. This is where Bobby goes off the rails.
Yep, he's in his own head here.
He's
telling several people that he's their mom.
Yes.
And this is like you said, this is where it goes off the rails.
Do you think Bobby Orlando is a little confused, guys?
But by what?
Just confused.
Maybe. I'm not really sure the context of the question you're asking.
He's already missed something from up top. I mean, I don't. He's trying to pull. Super kick out of mid-air. Good night, Ivory.
Bobby might have been knocked out unconscious.
Genuinely.
Yeah, if the ref could throw up an X here.
He might be knocked out unconscious, guys. VSK moving on to round 3.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'll applaud that.
I am not applauding.
That performance.
I am absolutely not applauding.
From both guys. I mean, VSK for getting the win, but for Bobby Orlando to take a guy like VSK to the absolute limit shows you exactly what he's capable of.
VSK is coming for the TV title. You know what? I'm gonna throw it down. He's my pick. He's my guy.
He's your guy? Yeah.
He's my guy.
Yeah, he's your guy, yeah.
You're right, Collins. That match was out of this world.
I'm always right.
It's only 2 matches in, and this show so far is out of this world.
It's insane, guys.
We've only just begun.
So this gentleman here is very interesting to say the least.
Indeed, indeed.
I don't know much about him. I do know that he's been, I'll say, helping Johnny Clash make.
Secret assassin.
They
for
have a
while.
friendship, guys.
Okay, they have
call
a.
it
We'll
what
call
it
it.
is.
We'll call it a friendship.
It is a friendship.
But whether it's a friendship, a brotherhood, a tag team, whatever you want to call it, they've been making life miserable for certain individuals here at Creative Pro Wrestling. And this gentleman here, Liam Davis, has been a huge part of why Johnny Clash is on top right now.
I mean, Liam Davis was literally hiding in plain sight, wearing a mask, but also having matches on the same show as Liam Davis.
And I can only use the word also interesting for this guy,
Yes.
Dorian Graves, but he's so much more than interesting. He's an enigma.
He is.
He is.
You call him interesting. I call him absolutely disgusting.
Why?
He is disgusting.
How can you call him disgusting? You don't even know what he really looks like. How can you call him disgusting?
Why in the world does he feel the need to rub other men? Why?
Oh.
What? Look at this. Look at this.
He is certainly good at it, I'll say that.
Have you ever gotten a massage
Really?
from him?
I've
Have
gotten
you
a
been
massage from
massaged
him.
by Dorian Graves?
Yes. Have you ever gotten a massage from him? You would appreciate him a bit more.
Yeah.
I don't want him going near me. I'm having trouble being in the middle of you two right now.
We're having trouble with it too, believe me, Collins.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's not
I'm
a,
sorry.
It's not a fun sandwich going on here.
This is another match for the Cap TV tournament.
Yes! Yes! You go, Clash. You go. That's our champion, guys. That's our champion.
Liam Davis looks like one of the last people I would want to fight right now.
Yeah. Mean Mike. Oh no.
See
From
what I mean?
behind.
See what it, like, I mean, wasting no time. You want to know what to his credit, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they want to bring all the gold to spite. I can't really blame them. I don't agree with it, but
This faction, I mean, I don't know if either of you have any more information on what this faction is trying to do, who they are, what they're bringing to the table, but I mean, Liam Davis is he's a scary dude.
Eric, they're trying to take over, and rightfully so. When you walk into a company, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
You want to make an impression.
You
and
want to
they've
go
done
straight
that.
to the top.
Let's talk about how Dorian Graves is taking it to Liam Davis here. Looking for a big dive.
Liam
oh
Davis.
boy.
Wow, against the wall. That's the one thing I've always loved about Dorian Graves is he puts his 100% heart and soul into everything he does.
Do you love
And
that he just blindsided Liam Davis?
Well, listen, that includes taking out his opponent. You know, it might have done some damage to himself, but I mean, look at Liam Davis is reeling already. Big time thud chops
Big fun.
by Dorian
Big
Graves.
Felt that one from over here. Over here. Clash! Clash!
There's Clash.
Helping his friend. Ooh. And Dorian Graves, he pays for it.
Hung him up in
He
a
pays
big
for it
way.
big time.
Hung up on the top rope, and now they're taking it to the outside. I mean, and listen, this is where the numbers game takes over. You know,
Numbers game. No one said that Dorian
Yes.
Graves couldn't bring anyone out with him.
Listen.
Liam Davis is just utilizing
it's still a numbers game.
numbers.
If you bring like if Dorian Graves would have brought out a
Enlighten me.
person, that's also a numbers game.
Right.
There
But
are
no.
that's the number 4. Then.
Right. Even.
So it's still a
Even.
numbers game.
So-
anyway,
so-
let's get back to what's happening here because
Yes,
I mean,
please.
listen, just as before, you know, a veteran like VSK, you can't give him an opportunity, and Liam Davis, being a newcomer, needs to understand that same thing about Dorian Graves is that he's not going to go down lightly. And as I say that, it was almost over right there.
Big DDT there from Liam Davis.
So have we concluded that Dorian Graves just doesn't have any friends?
I mean, he's certainly friends with VSK. I
Yeah,
don't know.
a lot of people thought that Dorian Graves was Eric James
I had
with a
heard
mask on.
rumors that yes, that Dorian
We have
Graves is
debunked
Eric
that because I am
Yes.
sitting right next to Eric James.
Yes, that was a big mystery in a lot of people's lives.
James. I mean, on the other hand,
that-
you say your name is Eric James and not EJ Risk.
Right, so that could still be EJ Risk
Could still-
under that mask,
yes.
right?
But speculation aside, Liam Davis has really taken the fight. I mean, Liam Davis is still kind of a rookie in wrestling.
High cross body.
Big kick out by Liam Davis.
A lot of people underestimate how fast Dorian Graves is,
Liam
too.
Davis just chopping
Killed him.
Dorian Graves down. He's one scary individual, guys.
Certainly.
He most definitely is.
I mean, look at
a
the
scary man.
size of his fist alone being buried in Dorian Graves' face.
So this is where we'll kind of see, you know, how far along Liam Davis is, because he does have Dorian Graves in kind of a good position. Right
That's
now.
see, the showboating shouldn't be part of his game.
That's
See,
not.
this is, although,
He's just showing us how much he can
although-
squat, guys.
However,
1, 2.
but think of what he could have been doing in all that time that he was showing off and squatting.
Well,
It's not like
He'll learn. But this right here, if Liam Davis pulls this off, this will be, to date, the biggest win in his pro wrestling career.
100%. Yeah.
But like I said, Graves does not go down without a fight. And I want to give a shout out to my good buddy who is the biggest fan of Dorian Graves. His name is Ryan Hayden. I know he's probably going to be watching.
Never heard of him.
He's probably watching somewhere at home. Huge fan of Dorian Graves as he starts to come back, chopping him.
Is he a fan of Johnny Collins?
Left, right. No.
And Liam Davis, see, this is what I was talking about before. Liam Davis isn't even attempting to block these shots, so that's where you see the inexperience.
Davis
He's
just,
blocking him with
he's
his face.
absorbing
Oh,
these
right.
shots.
He's blocking with his beard.
Blocking
Got
him
it,
with his
got
face.
it.
Big,
And he absorbed that one big time, guys.
big shot to the grill. Here he goes.
Whoa!
Wow.
Big back body drop.
Big back body drop.
Graves, though, sort of struggling to get him over, but he did, in fact, get Liam Davis over, guys.
Yes, he did. And he's got him up on his shoulders. I hope he's not trying to do some squats because he barely has him up there.
Liam Davis is
falls.
able to fight out.
Uh-oh.
Graves able to fight
Slips.
out. This
Got
is just
him up
an
again.
He's a
exchange.
slippery little one, isn't he?
What's he going for here?
Whoa!
TKO.
You should get him a little closer. Okay. I was going to say, with Johnny Clash in that corner, you should have got him a little closer to the middle of the ring. But, you know, whatever.
Graves trying to hype himself up, trying to get these people behind him, and they oblige. They are coming alive, and it sounds to me like they want Dorian Graves.
Eric, these are noise-canceling headphones. How can you hear anything?
I wish they were Johnny Collins canceling that.
Yes. Liam Davis spins Graves out of that boot, sets him up with snake eyes.
Massive boot to the face.
1, 2.
Ooh, that was close. I think that Liam Davis has to just kind of take it home now.
Hey, do you think if Liam Davis doesn't get this W, that like he gets like some sort of punishment from Clash, like Clash punishes
I don't
him?
even want to know.
Like
I
a
don't even
spanking
wanna
or
know.
something?
He made him walk around with a very claustrophobic looking mask for a bunch of months. So who knows?
Liam Davis proclaiming that he's ending it.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Big
And
Uranagi
he might
there.
indeed end it there. He might indeed
Liam
end it
Davis
there.
calling
Liam Davis
his
calling out
shots.
Bronson.
He
just
calling
called out
his shots.
Bronson.
Oh, this does
right,
not
this
does not look good
might not be
for
the-
Dorian Graves.
And what does Liam Davis have in mind, guys?
But I would also say that, I mean, you know, no offense to Liam Davis, but I'd say maybe taking to the air might not be the thing to be doing at this stage of his career.
Dorian Graves, there we go.
There we go.
Wow.
Caught him right in the face. That was a rough shot.
Talk about accuracy. Graves struggling to get his footing there a little bit.
Graves
Are
needs to
we going to
capitalize
see
here.
what I think we are going to see?
Dangerously close to the ceiling here. Big!
Liam
Big
Davis
off the
getting
top.
Sent him 3/4 of the way across the ring. Johnny Clash does not look very confident in his man right now.
I disagree. I think Johnny Class is he's concerned.
Yes.
He's concerned for his
Big.
friend.
Big boot to
Well,
the mush.
Ooh! You can tell how
And
confident
Johnny
he was.
Clash getting there what he deserves.
What's this going to be?
Big drop kick. Graves calling for the finish.
Graves
That's
is
it.
Ready.
Graves has just taken out our Creative Pro champion. Guys, what is wrong with him?
Wouldn't that put him in line for a title shot?
I don't think so.
think so.
I don't.
Oh, boy.
I
Oh,
strongly
wow.
disagree.
Big
buster.
brain buster from Graves.
1, 2,
3.
And that is all she wrote, guys. Dorian Graves
Oh, my
moves
guy,
on.
my friend Ryan Hayden's going to be so happy about that.
ecstatic right now.
Yeah, he's going to be jumping for joy when he sees that.
Well, that's really unfortunate. Liam Davis has been bumped out of the tournament.
Liam Davis.
That's it. And yeah, listen. The big picture is that in this tournament for the Cat TV title, Dorian Graves is moving on, guys.
Indeed.
Is Dorian Graves a force? Is he the force to be reckoned with for this belt?
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. But hey, again, just like Bobby Orlando brought the fight to VSK, Liam Davis, he brought the fight to Dorian Graves. So again, I'm going to be very big here tonight on giving credit where credit is due. And
As
it
you
was due
should.
right there.
As you should.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a women's match, and it is scheduled for one fall.
CPA, how'd you do in the tournament? In the Cat TV title tournament?
I came dangerously close to winning, but
Who'd you work? Who'd you fight? Who'd you wrestle?
This guy's been around. He's been around for a cup of coffee. This guy EJ Risky or something like that.
That guy.
I heard that guy's an asshole.
I'm not a huge fan of him after that match.
He
but
was.
He's a changed man now.
My good buddy, Ariella Nix, coming out right now.
We have our first women's match of the evening. It's featuring, I guess, sort of newcomer, right, to Creative Pro.
The answer
Ariella
to
Nix.
your prayers, Ariella Nix, guys.
Who's praying for this? I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness, is this EJ Risk? Oh no, just same music, different person.
Big fan favorite, Chris Statlander,
Big
the
time
alien
fan
favorite.
I don't like her.
I'm a big fan.
I'm not.
Yeah, wait. She's in the face of everyone.
I remember
Chris
Chris Statlander's first match. She did not. The amount she's grown in her general presence in general.
Well, she has grown
Night
into
and
the
day.
galaxy's greatest alien.
Yes.
I
You
would
are-
say the galaxy's most subpar alien.
You are looking at Chris Statlander. She's unorthodox. Some might say
Flexible.
weird,
Yes.
but she's obviously a crowd favorite. I mean, Ariella Nix and Chris Statlander, they've locked horns before.
Several times.
Ariella Nix, there she goes.
Yep.
Showboating
Yep.
and talking about how she beat her already.
She's just telling the truth. That's all she's doing. Ariella
Whoa!
Nix. Wow, Statlander absolutely blindsiding
Big time
my
drop
compadre in there.
Are you guys an item?
Yeah, are you guys even friends? Does
You
she
guys-
know that you guys are friends?
She absolutely knows.
Does she text
She
you back?
absolutely knows.
All right. Let me put it to you in modern terms. Are there more blue texts in that conversation or gray?
No comment.
Okay, fair enough. Chris Statlander taking the fight to Ariella Nix on the outside
She was in
of the
hot
ring.
pursuit. She caught her. Back in, center of the ring. 2.
Quick kick out by Ariella Nix.
Is Ariella Nix already nursing that knee?
I believe she is.
Nursing? Who says nursing? Nursing what?
Eric James just said nursing.
Yeah.
Out loud.
Yeah.
I think
The ref
Ariella Nix is
intently
hurt.
checking on
The
Ariella Nix
referee
here. This
doing
might
the
be-
right thing.
She might be.
Ooh.
Oh nope.
Wait
Playing-
a second.
Playing possum.
A trick knee. The trick knee is stunning Steve Austin used to
Guys,
refer,
I
refer
think
to
that
it
knee
as.
was completely fine.
I believe you're right.
Well, listen.
Maybe you could ask her later.
Call it whatever
I
you
will.
want. Ariella Nix is in control now.
Uh-oh. What?
Oh boy. Big
Statlander just taking
Inzy.
Nix's head off.
Ooh.
drop kick to the side of the head.
Very kick-heavy
Ariella Nix,
offense here.
listen, she's doing what she needs to do. She's getting the hell out of Dodge.
Yes.
What's Chris Statlander setting up for here?
Chris Statlander thankfully was able to scout that a little bit on the way. Whoop. Oh.
Ariella Nix shoving
Takes the
Chris
post.
Statlander right into the post.
There's a woman walking in front of me, so I missed all of that
And
action.
listen,
Well,
once
she
again,
came at the right time because we have female action going on here at Creative Pro Wrestling.
Ariella Nix, once again, guys, in firm control.
despite the questionable tactics, she is very much in control.
She's in control.
She doesn't look super confident in herself right now, though.
I disagree.
I mean,
She is on top. She is on top of this match right now.
The crowd is clapping for Chris Statlander, and she's kind of
The thing about-
registering
I thought they were
it as-
clapping for me.
Chris Statlander is, you never know what's coming next. In terms of what she's going to hit you with, what moves she's got in her arsenal, you never really know what she's setting up for. So this right here is what Ariella Nix has to do. Keep her grounded.
crippling kick to the back there from Ariella Nix. Ariella Nix been wrestling, what, 4 or 5 years now? She's not really...
45 years
I
now?
said 4...
She's 45?
Sorry, 4 or 5.
She's
Yeah, she came up with Fabulous Moolah, right? She was one of those girls. Doesn't have a really good grip on that chin lock either. Ooh. You don't need a grip
He had
on
a
that
great,
hair. Yeah, you
great
do not
grip
need a
on
good
that
grip
hair,
hair.
guys.
Big face buster. Chris is still in it.
Let's not forget here, guys. Ariella Nix has already defeated Chris Statlander.
Right.
So why is this match even happening? Ariella Nix has nothing to prove.
Because Chris Statlander wanted to prove herself again.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Chris Statlander, okay, has something to prove.
Would you call it redemption?
We could
Spell
call it
redemption.
R-E-D.
Let's not do that now.
Put your phone away, please. Dictionary.com is blocked on our Wi-Fi
These people
server.
clearly 100% behind Chris Statlander.
Ooh, Dragon Sleeper. Again, she doesn't have a great grip on it. I can
These
see
people
little-
excluding me?
She doesn't have a great grip on that, and you don't have a great grip on life.
Johnny,
No,
Collins.
that was just hurtful.
So, I mean, the thing is that you actually feel as though this match shouldn't be taking place.
I
Well, why not?
absolutely feel
Well, you
this.
never heard of a return match?
No.
A
Right.
rematch?
Never.
A rubber match?
Absolutely not. A rubber match? Explain that one.
Rubber. We'll
Do you
talk
know how-
about it later.
Do you know how many times I've wrestled the same people over and over and over again?
Oh, God. Could you imagine watching another bout between CPA and EJ Risk? It would
Yeah,
just
that would be great. I mean,
well, he's gone now.
yeah, they're both
Where'd
gone.
he go, by the way?
They went back to their home planet.
Chris Statlander set something up for them.
Yeah. So a little
Interesting. I'd like to
intergalactic
hear more
Uber.
about that later.
Hey, here we go. She drags her off. I think Chris.
That is
Chris
the
might have a
window
little-
that she's
Whoa!
looking for. There you go. Big clothesline
Big
from Statlander.
clothesline. Big back
elbow.
elbow.
Back elbow from Statlander.
She got all of that.
She
Okay,
dodges.
now,
Ooh,
gentlemen, that is
wow.
just scary.
Big time Pele.
Ariella
Look at the
tried to block
athleticism,
it.
the strength, the pure skill of Chris Statlander is coming
Big
through
back
here.
elbow. Hitting the ropes. Ducks the line.
Nix wildly throwing there.
Ooh. Back
Big time suplex.
That might
1, 2.
not quite all
Still
of
in it. Still in it.
Does not get all of it.
I bet that Chris Statlander has not stopped thinking about the minute she was pinned and defeated by Ariella
Seems
Nix.
a little obsessive, don't you think?
I think about every win and loss I have, so I can only imagine.
That seems a little bit obsessive.
Ooh,
Big time roaring elbow.
Really
that
close
could be
to
all
the
she
ropes.
wrote.
Really close to the rope. She's got her foot on the rope already.
And
Whoa,
And the ref
what?
busts her. Busted.
That was a lot. That was a little kabuki.
I
she
think the referee is
probably-
hallucinating.
She probably did not even need to do that.
No.
Do what?
Put her feet. Damn you, Collins.
Maybe she did
Damn
though,
you,
because
Collins.
Chris Statlander is back up, and I think she's ready to attack.
Ariella, turn around.
Ooh. Shot to the midsection here. What's she looking for? The big scissors kick.
my.
That could
Man.
be it.
Usually
That
that
has put
spells.
away a lot of people, and that is
There it is.
Wow.
What do you think of
That
that, Johnny Collins?
I was not looking, actually.
Big time. Impressive win by Chris Statlander. The Galaxy's greatest alien does it again.
She's okay.
Listen to the people. The people know what they want, and they want Chris Statlander.
Hey, Johnny, you know right now would be the opportune time to go to the back and see if Ariel is okay, right?
Oh, I already shot her a text. Don't you worry
Hey,
about that.
hey,
CPA.
Collins, you
Yeah?
said before that you were rich.
Yes.
I saw you drive here today in a Corolla.
Really?
Yes.
Wrong
I
guy.
saw
Wrong
him
guy.
last week in a 92 Toyota Camry that had
Really?
no
Would-
air.
would you
no
like me to
heat.
show you my Teslas? Because I have
tested
multiple
I,
pictures.
I have Google too, and I can also Google pictures of exotic cars.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys
I've saved pictures to my phone before.
We're being approached here. The commentary.
We're being joined here by someone who looks like they want to rob us. Oh, it's Kevin Tibbs. No, this is mine. Look, it's sleeveless. And you thought it was.
Oh boy, here comes
Guys,
the cavalry.
Guys,
Oh,
this
boy. The gang is all
my
here.
pick to win the entire tournament.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what. This might shock you because of how my commentary has gone thus far.
Yes.
I am an huge fan of the faculty.
Really?
Smart Mark.
Now we have something to talk
Steves.
about here.
I love them.
Everybody shut up. Mark's talking.
I am Smart Mark Sterling.
I love it when he says that. I love it when he says this.
In an NBA,
Shut up. Sorry.
and I'm the smartest professional wrestler in the world today.
Oh, he's very smart. Yes! I love you, Mark! I love you! Ooh, talking. This crowd, they just do not appreciate the smartest man in professional wrestling.
Yeah, they've got to have a little bit more
Get
respect.
a grip, guys. Get a grip.
Massachusetts. Home to world champion Boston Red Sox. Home to world champion New England Patriots. And folks, soon to be home to Creative Pro Television champion Smart Mark Sterling. I am thrilled to be part of this tournament and thrilled to be keeping it going, but I'm looking ahead to the next few matches.
That's why he's smart. That's why he's the smartest man.
Johnny Collins, shut up.
Sorry, just getting excited.
Dorian Graves. Because tonight, I'm out here with my family, Steve and Stevens.
He's a family man.
And I'm going to wrestle someone who doesn't have a family. Someone who is such a loser that nobody cares about.
What a guy.
His own
so
tag
caring.
team partner doesn't like him. Where is he?
I think I know
So
where he
folks,
is.
let's get this going right now. Myself versus this guy. So we can move on and I can bring another championship home to Boston.
Well, we all know who he's talking about. It's Kip Stevens. I don't know if what he said about him is true, about his family and everything, or people not liking him, or him being a loser.
I don't like
because
him.
I don't mind Kip Stevens either. This is, I mean, listen.
Have you seen him?
He is a staple of creative pro wrestling. Listen to the people.
I'm not
They
a
know
huge
what they
fan
want.
of that wiggle he does. It's a little gross. But
Guys,
other than that, he's okay.
honest question.
I like Kip Stevens, man.
What do you think Kip's success rate with females is like? Because I would say it's non-existent.
I'd say he sees a little more gray than you do. And I'm an Android user, but I'm well aware of what those one-sided
He doesn't get
combos
stuck
I'm going to
on-
act like I didn't hear that.
He doesn't get stuck with 3 dots.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the Even Stevens, representing the faculty.
I love these guys.
From Boston, Massachusetts, and weighing in at 199.33.
How do you guys see this one going?
Smart Mark Sterling is absolutely going to put Kip Stevens away.
Listen,
in timely
I
fashion.
know what I said about loving the faculty and everything they've got going on, and I am a big fan, but I just feel like Kip Stevens might have something here.
Why does the ring announcer have to say hailing from straight out of
Kip Stevens, there's that wiggle you were referring to there.
I think I'm blind, guys.
It's a little
I
gross.
think I am blind.
He's a good guy. It's a little gross. All right.
Johnny Collins, why don't you become an honorary family member of Kip Stevens then?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Real quick, Mark hasn't taken his role up. Never mind.
Because Stacy, I see you over there. Come on over here, please. We don't get an opportunity much, myself and my buddies, to take a nice
What is going on here?
So what I'd like
What
to
I
do
would
right
give.
now
I've never seen
be
someone
this
call
one.
a photographer over from a more inaccessible area of the building
Very inconvenient. Inconvenient Mark Sterling.
to take some pictures.
You're gonna want a nice shot of this.
Mark would just stay in position. I am going to pull out
Slide
my
to
phone
the
right
left.
now and take a picture of Mark Sterling and his family. What I would give to be in this picture.
Now Mark's ready to take his stuff
You
off.
guys, I want you to point to your head. I'm gonna point to my
Yeah,
head.
but he's
They're all going to point to their head.
kind of taking his time. Listen, what he's doing is giving Kip Stevens, a chance to come up with a game plan.
You're
here.
absolutely wrong. What Mark is
Kip
doing.
is hot back there.
Mark is
Uh-oh.
Mark.
Uh-oh.
Mark, what do you what?
One,
Mark,
two,
Mark,
three.
what?
No way!
What?
No way!
What?
Kip Stevens!
Mark,
That's got to be some
Guys,
sort of record here.
guys, I gotta go.
at
I need
Creative
to
Pro
talk to
Wrestling.
Mark. I need to talk to Mark.
That has to be a record win. Wow. I mean, I heard of Nash and Backlund, but that was fast.
Guys, I couldn't get over the guardrail because we are in, as you said, Eric, a horrible part of the building. But I am up in arms right now. Kip Stevens cheating.
I'll tell you what.
What?
What Kip Stevens needs to do is he needs to thank Stacy, the photographer that was called all the way from the back of the building to go take that photo.
That is the only reason why Kip was able to pull this one off.
Unreal.
I demand. I want a rematch. I want a rematch.
You never know what's going to take place here at a Creative Pro show in a Creative Pro match,
Ladies and gentlemen, the
and that
action
is
resumes right now
proof.
with the following contest, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Uh-oh. There he is. This man right here, Max Caster. Now, as you gentlemen know, I myself am also a singer, okay? I have been asked several times why I've not done a song yet with the Shook Crew.
Why haven't
And it's
you?
because there's a lot of middlemen. You know, my agent has to call his agent, not Asians, but agents.
Agents.
Yeah,
Sure,
our agents
I
have
have
to talk.
three, yes.
Our agents have to speak. There's a lot of middlemen. But hopefully one day, a song between myself, Eric James, and the Shook Crew will happen. But here we have Max Caster representing the Shook Crew.
Max Caster, the tweener, and the individual who does not care,
He
will
is
be
a-
going up against.
He is a true tweener, though, because I mean, you
He
got
is.
50% of these people cheering for him. The other 50 don't like him.
That's what that means.
However, I feel like might have a bit of a problem here with retrosexual AG because I think most of the people here were not born in the time period that he represents.
Can someone explain this whole retrosexual thing to me? I don't seem to understand it.
Well, I mean, if you grew out some mutton chops and a nice mustache, you would probably
You'd
understand.
understand it. If you hung out with women, you'd understand it.
The Uncle Jesse of professional wrestling, and you're welcome for the Full House.
More pandering, some clapping going on here. Just disgusting, really.
It was a very pandersome entrance music. I mean, I'm not surprised. Plus, if you come out with two blondes in bikinis, I mean, what else are you gonna
That's
do?
what those are.
I don't
bikinis?
really. I don't
Those
know.
are- Those are women.
I'm not a woman, so I don't.
Those are women.
Those are girls. They might respond to
The retrosexual AG. I believe this is his first stint here in Creative Pro Wrestling.
This indeed is the Retro Man's
And
debut.
what a way to try to make your mark versing a Creative Pro original in Max Caster. So I'm looking forward to this one here, guys.
Same. I've run into Anthony Green in on several roads and several highways and byways. This guy's good. I think I think he was borderline one of the breakout stars of 2018 on the the local wrestling scene.
One question for you.
Yes.
What is a byway?
It's a highway and a byway. It's like a highway, but it's.
I have people that drive me places. I never drive anywhere. That's why I was inquiring.
Well, I figure you get a lot more byways than most people do, because.
I feel like that was an insult.
It might have been. Might have been.
Well, like I said, I'm interested in seeing how this one goes down here. I don't know if you guys are intuitive on the old social media devices, but these two have gone back and forth with musical diss tracks.
Anthony Green somehow filmed his in 1987. I'm not sure how that works.
Time travel? Is that what is going on here?
I'm not sure.
An interesting test of strength. Anthony Green, normally by this point, and I don't want to be a spoiler here, but normally by this point, those Zubas are off and. There we go.
Now what is AG? AG is just unnecessarily pandering. Sorry, I'm so upset right now.
A little too close to
can't believe what I've seen.
safe space there.
Wow.
Caster!
Max Caster punking out the retrosexual
And rightfully
AG.
so. Rightfully so. AG deserved that.
Listen, it looked like AG was just having a good time, having a little fun. Caster said he's having none of that.
Some people have called Max Caster the fun police.
What do you call him?
I don't call him the fun police.
What do you call him?
I call him Max Caster.
Well, that is his name.
I've wrestled him many times. I don't have a nice pet name for him. He's just Max Caster. Oh. Whoa.
Wow. And now AG
Revenge is a dish served
punking
cold.
out Max Caster.
Why was that necessary?
There we go.
Guys, did
I know you
I
can't
am
see
in
from
awe.
there, CPA, but he ripped off his pants.
I saw that part.
And then he put his
I-
pants over the face of Max Caster.
Wow.
Max is not happy about that.
Thank you, Caster.
Max is very conscious of, again, his personal space.
Oh, yeah,
being,
very conscious.
You know, just being generally violated by people. He's not a big fan of it. And
Are you?
Step up Rana by AG. Sweeping the legs, looking for a quick pin. Doesn't get it.
What?
Ooh,
Wow, the athleticism by AG.
drop kick there. I think this Hicksville, New York crowd is already kind of, they're getting into AG very early here.
Looking for the reversal. Looking for the whip. Reversed by Caster. Drop toe hold.
Caster eating the second rope. And AG with just a cheap maneuver there.
And, listen, those ladies are they're just there to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
Make sure he's feeling all right.
Caster looks to take advantage of.
Wow,
Ooh.
big boot off of the apron.
Caster capitalizing
Down to the
and is
floor.
now in control.
He's in control, but it's taken him a few seconds here to shake the cobwebs out. Now it looks like he's opening up that mean streak that we're used to seeing out of Max Caster. Listen, he does his music thing. He raps, he shoots his videos, but when it comes time to get in the middle of the ring, all he does is kick some ass. And here he is doing it once again.
Max Caster is a very talented individual, guys.
Yeah, I'll admit that. And sometimes his political and ideological views get in the way of how talented he actually is sometimes. But
Big time clothesline.
I call that one a cutoff, Eric. Cutoff.
What?
You just... Never mind.
What, me calling the wrestling match?
Yes,
well, now we're in the heat
absolutely.
with you two because this is getting a little too serious. So let's get back to the action. Anthony
AG
Green firing up.
fighting back here.
AG with a jawbreaker, breaking the jaw of Caster.
Hopefully not literally.
And Bobby Orlando!
Second time tonight we see him up to his devious ways.
Bobby Orlando, I'm
It
sure.
is smart.
Caster calling for the brainbuster here. Big small package. To desperation.
Caster
Big time drop kick.
back in control.
To AG, able to kick out. But I mean, what do you guys think of AG's Creative Pro debut?
It's not looking too good right now.
It started off good enough.
He lost me as soon as he started doing that weird kind of hey ho thing. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it.
You don't buy fun? You don't buy dancing?
I'm not into fun.
I think you should join the Shook
I
Crew.
mean, this is just blatant cheating here by Max Caster. He's
literally-
choking him with the microphone wire.
Bobby Orlando choking AG.
Thankfully, I don't think Bobby Jr. is bad enough to try that.
Big time
Caster
mic drop. Biggest mic
dropping the
drop I've
mic.
ever
Kick out at 2 by AG.
seen. AG is he's able to kick out of everything that Caster's given to him so far.
Listen, if Max Caster wanted to end this match, he would end it right now.
So AG once again fighting back.
AG has way too much of a vertical base right now for Max Caster to end this.
He must have heard you.
Yes. Uh-oh. It's not looking good.
Caster with a massive kick to the back.
So you think Caster would stop making these mistakes and turning to the crowd and taunting the people here at Creative Pro? I mean, he's got to stay on AG. This is the first time they've ever fought each other. He doesn't know what AG's capable of. And I mean, at the end of the day, AG can,
Caster
as we've
mouthing
seen
off.
from these other matches, he could just turn around and win this thing out of nowhere.
But will he, is the question.
Well, the Platinum Honeys are hopping up.
I am
all right.
uncomfortable,
They're showing,
gentlemen.
but they're not harming him. They're only showing Caster a good time here.
Caster pulling their...
Oh, looking for a superplex, and he gets it.
Just cheap. Just
Wow.
really cheap. AG utilizing the Platinum Honeys to take control.
Both men are down, and they have to the count of 10 to get to their feet.
I do not appreciate you cutting me off.
Johnny Collins, I think you need a.
What do you think?
You need a babysitter sometimes. Maybe a mediator was a better word I was looking
Yes.
for. Anyway,
Much better.
Maybe if you stopped talking,
And
you wouldn't
Bobby
get cut off.
Orlando.
oh,
Listen, I am just being an
Caster
unbiased
has hung up.
commentator trying to do
Big
my
clothesline.
job.
Big time clothesline by AG.
weaves through. There's chicken wing jawbreaker there. Nice neck breaker.
AG's feeling it
He
here.
is fired up.
The people at Creative Pro, first time they're seeing him, and they're behind him.
Fraggle Rock and Judas Priest running through his veins, presumably.
Ooh! Wow.
Bobby getting
Orlando
taken out of the
Thanks for
equation.
coming, Bobby. AG on fire here.
Somebody's got to check on him,
He's
guys.
going high risk. Big time cross body.
Caster kicking out at 2.
Wow.
Caster is still in this thing, guys.
And he can't believe that Caster kicked out. I mean, listen, Caster's learning what AG's all about, but AG likewise is learning what Caster's all about here. AG's setting him up for something here.
Caster in no rush to get up. I don't even know if he knows where he is.
Ooh, he's
Yes,
got
he
a cover
does.
there.
Reversal by Caster. Reversed by AG.
Wow.
AG
Big
with a
time boot to the face.
massive boot to the face. Caster telling AG to sit down.
Suplex folds him up. Big kick in the corner. Caster's
AG able to
reeling.
reverse it. Wow.
Death Valley driver.
Big time DVD.
That might
This
be
could
it.
be
That might
all.
be it right there.
1, 2.
AG barely,
AG, wow.
barely getting that
I'm
shoulder
impressed with
up.
his debut, guys.
Yeah. He's doing good. Honeys are trying to get the crowd behind.
Honey's trying to will him on here.
Yep.
Do these honeys have a name? Or it's just Honey 1 and Honey 2? Honey Squared?
I think you're the guy to find out. I think you should go ask them right
Really?
now.
You're good at talking to
Go
women,
Think
right?
so? All right, guys.
Max Caster trying to liberate. Ooh,
Big time cutter.
You think they like fur? Caster!
And a cutter
Caster
of his
caught
own.
him! That's it, guys!
One. Big time kick out. Wow. What a match here. Caster
Maybe a
trying to
brainbuster. Ooh.
big time
Caster with a
brainbuster trying to put him
massive-
away.
That might have been it.
One,
Massive.
two.
Whoa.
There's still too much
Busting
fight.
the brain of AG, and AG still kicking out.
Too much fight left in AG. Max Caster getting frustrated. This is exactly what happened to Bobby Orlando earlier. You cannot get frustrated. You got to stay on your opponent.
Bobby Orlando's still down, guys. Somebody's got to check on him.
He's coming too, I think.
You know, if we weren't in the back row of the arena, I might be able to see.
What's Caster got in mind here? He's just doing more. He's just going to try to punk him out.
Caster's not happy that he seems to think that Anthony Green has kind of enslaved the Platinum Honeys. Ooh.
Wow! AG rocking Caster.
Ooh.
Big time
Big
back elbow
back
by
elbow.
Caster.
What? Caster
What?
just took out one of the Platinum
Caster
Honeys.
just
but
jumped
why?
Caster!
To the outside and attack a female.
AG
had it
is
coming.
mad.
Big time dive by AG. He's fired up. He can't believe what he just did.
So back to your point, Nick, or CPA, whatever you want to call yourself. Is Caster upset about the enslaving of the Platinum Honeys?
I believe
Can
he
we
is.
confirm?
He definitely is. Caster is a man of the millennium. I'm pretty sure he is.
And Bobby Orlando making it back,
Back up.
to his feet. Don't hit him! Don't hit him! Caster!
Whoa!
Oh, now a dive on Bob.
Time
Bobby's a
Poor-
little worse
poor
for the wear
Bobby.
here tonight.
Bobby just wrong place,
Shot
wrong
to the gut.
time. AG in the ring.
Whoops.
Caster!
Oh, come
Caster
on.
going low!
Caster,
Come on.
no way, not like this.
Max
Nah.
Caster has
Steals
defeated Anthony Green. What did I tell you guys?
Steals it.
You can go ahead and tell me I was right, because I was.
I'll
Max
give you-
Caster is
I'll
victorious.
give you that one, Collins, but you cannot tell me that at one point or another in this match you weren't worried that the debut of AG was just going to be a little bit too much for Caster.
You said that I can't tell you. I can tell you right now. I have full confidence and had full confidence in the ability of the tweener, in the ability of the individual who does not care. He won, but guess what? He doesn't care. He doesn't.
All right, so you're like 1 for 6 tonight. I'm very proud
Yeah,
of you.
good
Very
job.
proud of you. Any update on how Ariel is doing, by the way?
Yes, she is.
I see those 3 dots.
Whatever, guys. Whatever. I'm trying to.
What a show, what an event it has been thus far here. Creative Pro in Hicksville. We've seen women's matches. We've seen action for the Creative Pro TV title tournament, even though that's a tongue twister to say
Yeah.
every
It is
time.
Indeed, yes.
But what we're about to see here,
Ladies and gentlemen, for our next contest, just want to let
Besides
you guys know
Ryan
the next time
Peterson,
you catch Creative Pro Wrestling live is
what we're gonna
Friday,
see
April
next
26th in Lynbrook, New York.
Spit it
is
out.
a big time
For more
tag
information,
team
also to
bout.
purchase tickets in advance, make
I
sure
didn't
to
want to
follow
cut.
us on Facebook,
I didn't want to cut
Instagram,
Ryan
and
Peterson
Twitter.
off.
Sure,
You
sure.
are cut off.
Creative Pro Wrestling.
Ryan, I don't want to
Yes,
cut
yes.
off.
That's
Now
my
we're on to
job.
our next contest.
But our next
And it
contest is a huge
10
10-person tag team match. Now, put this in perspective,
Right.
okay? There are a lot of guys that are about to be in this match, and you were not invited to be one of them.
You know why? You know why?
I was given the night off. You were just not invited.
No. I will tell
No,
you
hold on.
exactly what happened.
Now that CPA has joined us, I'm going to cut you off again. CPA, I was just making the point that there are going to be 10 guys in this one match, and Johnny Collins was not even invited to be one of them.
Well, neither was
No,
I.
well, we have the night off. We were given the night
Sure,
off.
yeah.
No.
He doesn't have the
Can I
night
tell
off.
you? Can I tell you,
Okay,
please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Go on.
Now, as you know, I'm extremely rich and extremely good looking,
Job
and I
of
have
Corolla.
multiple agents. Now, one of my agents informed me that I was not needed to wrestle tonight. Instead, I was needed on commentary. And I think that I have provided the wonderful or not so wonderful, depending on how you look at it, people that watch the Creative Pro YouTube channel. I think I've provided them with some wonderful, pretty even commentary.
Hey, man, since you're so good at commentary,
Yeah.
name every single guy in there. Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got Steve Somerset. Yeah. We got Steven Azure. We have the Creative Pro champion, Johnny Clash.
Okay.
We have Jesse Hurst, and we have the guy with
starts
the
with an
purple
A.
hair, Aaron Rourke.
Yeah.
Pat Buck. Wow.
That's killer Pat Buck.
Pat Buck is out here with a chainsaw.
Well, I always knew Pat
The
was a little.
Buzz Killer.
I always knew Pat was a little unhinged, but
Pat Buck.
This recent character development is kind of
Look at the team that he's assembled.
what a motley crew if there ever was
yes,
one.
Yes.
We got chainsaws, we got backpacks, we got brooms.
Are you guys aware that not too long ago, this psychopath, Pat Buck, tried to chop off a man's genitalia? Are you aware?
And then
Yes.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
I'm not aware
This
of that.
man is a psychopath. He shouldn't even be allowed in the ring right now.
Wow, look at what we got here. We have the Creative Pro champ, but I was going to say the Creative Pro champ kicking things off here with Jack Tomlinson. One of
Instead,
Creative Pro's
they
newcomers.
put
Instead, he's in there with Jesse Hurst
Jesse
on a quick
Hurst.
roll-up.
Nice drop kick. The
anytime-
Jack Pack is here in full
Yes.
force tonight.
And anytime Jack's in the ring, you're going to hear me use the word athleticism a lot because he's insanely athletic.
Quite athletic.
Big time shot to Jesse Hurst
I
here.
think that the janitor over there is a little bit more athletic than young Jack.
I think everyone in there is more athletic than you.
Wow, you really are hurtful for no reason. What did I do to deserve that?
I mean, you're over here telling lies. I saw you
Coach
pull up-
Mamone to the top. We do not see this often.
He brought his
Mamone
mustache.
squatting.
He brought his mustache.
Top rope. What is this? Tough Enough Season 4. Ready to go.
You know, I can't get behind this Coach Mamone guy. I can't
Why?
seem to.
Why not? You
How
could just
and
walk-
why?
you could
Yeah.
just walk behind him right now if you want.
So you're in the minority because when
This-
he just got tagged in, these people went nuts. They already listened
This
to these
whole
people.
team,
Listen,
I really. Do you think that they're going to be able to coexist?
this is how out of touch you are.
The egos on the side of Team Buck are just, it's insane. Now we got the guy who can't keep his pants on over here.
Ah, there it is.
Explosion. The Creative Pro Coliseum just exploded. When Coach Mamone took off his tearaway pants, he's got the whistle, and we're going running here. Ooh.
Somerset saying absolutely not, and Mamone for no reason, for absolutely no reason, clubbing
Oh,
Steve
wow.
Somerset and Aaron Rourke taking advantage.
Big time kick to the chops. And this is where things can get a little dicey for Coach Mamone. He's stuck in the corner, and if they know what's good for them, they'll keep him there. Oh,
Whoa,
and just as I
look
say that,
out.
he escapes.
Here comes Cliff Marshall, the Survivor man.
Thank God Coach is out of the
Oh!
ring. What? Ref, take that out of his hands.
Oh, yeah,
Pat
professional
Buck is in
wrestling.
now.
And
there
now
we go.
this crazy person,
What is he going for?
Pat Buck.
Wait a second.
What?
Guys,
2 leg locks.
what
Out of
is
the knots
Pat
here.
Buck doing?
Whoa!
Blinding
What is going on
Steve
here?
Somerset.
Pat Buck has all 3 of these guys contorted and packaged.
Do you see what I mean? He is a psychopath. He's unhinged. The ref has to step in here, guys.
You know,
The referee has to
Pat
step in here.
single-handedly
Pat just
has
put
taken
5
out
men into a
the
submission
entire
mode
Clash
at
team.
the same time. I think I know what I'm missing, guys. Pat never taught me the 5-man submission. I could be all over the place if I could just learn that.
That's what you think you're missing?
Who's he calling for?
That's it?
King Wally
King Wally is
gets the
coming
hot
in,
tag.
and he is looking for a clean sweep. Oh, you got to be sanitary beforehand.
You know, I have a big problem with this team right now, guys. They just continue to bring weapons in the ring. What is going on here?
How is that a weapon? He's not using it as a
This is
weapon.
illegal.
He's literally cleaning.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed.
He did
I'm
not
impressed.
illegally use that broom.
You got the people's elbow, you got the worm, you got the Hogan leg drop, and you got the sweep
Here we go.
elbow.
Jack's gonna fly.
Whoa.
But Azure just too powerful.
Big
and
drop.
Wally.
Wow.
Big time drop kick by
What an
Wally.
idiot. He just kicked his own partner.
That could have been it there. And like a pack of hyenas all over Jack. Jack Tomlinson is getting his ass kicked. Let's just call it what it is. Ref, pay attention.
The ref was paying attention. That lunatic, Pat Buck, was trying to lead his team into the ring.
Why are you screaming?
I'm not screaming.
Why do you keep calling him a lunatic?
Because he's crazy.
He's unhinged.
Just talk.
A little unhinged lately.
Big time suplex.
He comes out with
there
a
by
chainsaw,
Somerset.
And our
Flash is in
champion
there.
in the ring.
Create a Pro Champ
Double underhook
who did
suplex.
everything he could to help Liam Davis get a win earlier, might I add. I gotta say, I'm impressed with how cohesive Johnny Clash's unit actually is.
Why are you impressed? This team,
What
do
do
you
why
watch the
wouldn't I be
product?
impressed? It's impressive.
Eric, do you watch the product?
I didn't say surprised. I said impressed. I'm not surprised.
Really?
I'm impressed that it's working out the way that it is.
Same.
This team is a team full of teams.
Okay?
So they absolutely are going to be on the same page.
So you're just reiterating what I'm saying in a different, more
No,
vulgar,
I just said
more
it
annoying
better.
way.
I said
Anyway.
it better and correctly.
Speaking of athleticism,
Oklahoma stampede there from Jesse Hurst, followed by an
Get
assistant
that
suplex.
cheater, Coach Mamone, out of
Coach
the ring.
Mamone is just
Another one.
smothering him. Coach is hot. Everyone's
Pat
hot.
Buck is rubbing off on the rest of his teammates, and it's absolutely disgusting.
as much as
making
I
him
hate to
better.
hear it,
Have we ever heard of a tag rope here?
I haven't seen this type of life come out of Cliff Marshall ever. He is ready. He is smoking hot right now. Pat is just putting all the piss and vinegar into their veins. I mean, these guys are, look at them. They're going to start a fire on that side of the ring.
Aaron Rourke, let's talk about how athletic he is.
Very athletic.
Talented,
Possibly-
strong, cocky, arrogant, call him what you want. I mean, just stepping on his
He is
opponents.
perfection personified.
I'd be like,
I follow him on Instagram, and I mean, you want to talk about athleticism?
Well, he missed it.
Athleticism.
He missed
There
it.
it is.
The people getting behind Jack here. Everyone on that apron's got their hand out. They want in next.
Look who he's closest to, though.
Who's it going to be?
The Buzz Killer.
here it is.
Oh, boy.
Watch out.
Buzz Killer and the Creative Pro Champ.
Clash, be
in there
careful.
together.
Be careful in there. He almost just broke his neck. Somebody's got to get this guy out of the ring.
He's legal. He's the legal man.
I don't know if the Athletic Commission is here tonight, but if they were, I'm sure they would be right on top of that. Oh,
wow.
big eye poke. Ooh,
And
Pat Buck,
Rourke
vicious
just
spear.
taking out Pat Buck.
Here
And
comes
I-
the coach.
There he is.
now, Coach is he's a coward.
Coach
he
needs
went
to
up
be careful
behind
here.
that
Oh.
Rourke,
Shotgun
Hurst
drop kick. Here comes
taking
Cliff
out
Marshall.
Coach.
What's he going to hit him with? Oh,
Marshall.
TKO.
Big sit-out TKO.
Oh,
doesn't
Azure
turn
right
around.
behind.
Sees Azure.
Beautiful,
Spine
beautiful
buster.
spine buster. I bet you Smart Mark
Coach
taught
Wally,
him that.
what does he have? Big punches. Shades of Hulk Hogan with these big haymakers.
And Steve Somerset getting in the
overhand
ring.
Right ham hocks. Ooh. And the even Stevens are evenly matched here. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
This could be
I've
it, guys.
seen this
Do
move before.
Do you know what they call that? They call that the Stephen Flow. They call that the Stephen Flow, and it's a fantastic
Very
move.
creative. However, here comes Jack.
Jack Tomlinson taking out Azure.
What's he going for? He's going to suplex on top of that. Ooh.
Wow.
Clash.
And Tomlinson, no match for the champ.
Oh, there's that lunatic again.
This guy's a match for the champ. Big knee to the mush.
Hold on. Reverse DDT.
Clash taking out Buck.
Shades of
Can Buck
Sting.
kick out?
2.
Very near fall there.
Oh boy,
What is-
Liam Davis
Liam
now
Davis.
handing him the Creator Pro Championship.
And why shouldn't Johnny
Wait,
Clash
Bear
hold his own
Bronson is
belt?
here.
There goes Bear.
Bear
Bear Bronson up on the apron, taking out Liam Davis. It's just Pat Buck and Johnny Clash.
Another
left standing.
lunatic.
What's Pat got
Uh-oh.
going here?
Oh my! Oh my!
Tombstone pile driver by the Buzzkiller. 1, 2, 3.
Team Buck
And
wins.
Team Buck
Team
gets the
Buck
W.
needed Bear Bronson to come out and cost Team Clash the match. This is absolutely disgusting.
That was not only an impressive victory, but the match overall had everything. But there's your winning team right there. Standing in the middle of the ring, Team Buck, Jack Tomlinson, Coach Mamone, King Wally, Cliff Marshall, and the Buzzkiller, Pat Buck.
What a team.
All right, get out of the ring, guys. Come on.
That tag match was as good as they come. So again now, seriously, why weren't you booked in that match?
Why don't you ask whoever books
Hold
these
on.
things, okay?
Why weren't you booked in this match?
I told you. Why did you listen to me?
You don't
Can you
even-
explain
you
it
don't
again?
have
I
an
didn't really
idea.
understand.
No,
it the first time.
I do not. Johnny Collins
Wait a minute.
does
I
not
get it.
repeat
I get
himself.
It. I get it. You text the promoter and only got 3 dots. Right?
That seems to be a theme
know
with your life.
what?
Why wasn't he booked in that match?
I don't know. 3 dots Johnny Collins over here.
3 dots Collins.
You know, it's a shame we don't have a camera over here. Because they could be. What?
Maybe you'll get on that
What?
show. April 26th in Limbrook.
One more match. Excel New York, I said, who's got time for one more?
Johnny, you got time for one more match?
I don't know, do I?
CPA, you got time for one more match, my man?
I have time for at least one more match.
At le-
Your main event.
And it is the main event.
And it is scheduled for one fall.
Here we're going to have yet another member of the Shook crew, Mr. Bryce Donovan. Bobby Orlando's actually standing?
Yeah.
Bobby Orlando is alive.
Bobby Orlando has had the most rough night of any pro wrestler, period.
A beaten
You know,
man.
it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, guys. We're just lucky that Bobby Jr. was not out there, and Bobby Jr. is safe.
Again, I have to reiterate that one day, hopefully soon in the near future, Eric James will do a song with the Shook crew. I just wanted to get that over with just one more time. But what we got here is one half of the Creator Pro Tag Team Champions going one-on-one in our main event versus Bear Bronson. Now, Bryce Donovan, he's done very good things in the tag team department. We don't often see him in the singles department, but he's got a hell of a task in front of him here.
Former Creative Pro champion Bear Bronson. He is on fire right now. We just saw him about, 2 minutes ago.
Yep.
For absolutely no reason.
Wow. Come on.
Unprovoked,
Come on, you know
Bear
that's not
Bronson came out and cost Team Clash the match. That's what
Here
happened.
he is, the man, Bear Bronson, the former Creator Pro Wrestling champion.
Now, key
And I'm
word
sure-
there, Eric.
Listen,
Key
I know
word.
what you're going to say. It's
Former.
I get it. I get it.
Former.
He, believe me, has not forgotten what Liam Davis, what Johnny Clash has done. He's not forgotten about the long history that him and Johnny Clash have for the Creator Pro Wrestling Championship. But right now, he's got to stay focused on one thing and one thing only. and that's Bryce Donovan.
Shut up, Max Caster is talking.
Take pictures.
Bronson assaulting Caster and assaulting the referee.
This is getting off to a very strange start.
Second time a photographer has been called in.
Pulled out in the
to
middle of the
actually-
ring by an active wrestler. I've never seen that in my life.
I hope she's getting paid handsomely.
I'm sure she's
Handsome?
probably-
Did you just say handsome?
Handsomely.
Because handsome is right here. Me.
I was going to say, you seem like you had a little trouble pronouncing it the first time.
225 pounds. He is one half of the Creative Pro Tag Team Champions, Bryce.
I don't know about you guys. This is a hell of a main event. Hell of a main event.
Hell of a main event.
Opponent, hailing from Bear Mountain and weighing in at 260 pounds, Bear.
Wait a minute. Stop traffic. Bear Bronson is from Bear Mountain.
Bear Mountain, New York.
Unreal.
Is this a
Bro.
place?
It is a place.
I've never visited.
It's you wouldn't. It's where rich folks live.
It's in Upper New York.
Yeah.
You're in Lower New York.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
Correction.
Not that I do.
I live in East Hampton, gentlemen. East Hampton.
That's how you pronounce it in Brentwood?
I'm sorry, my headphone must have gave out. Did you say something?
I said, let's focus on this main event here.
That's what I thought you said. Donovan.
Listen, I can't blame Bryce Donovan here for trying to keep his space, I guess.
Yeah.
He's utilizing his
no
safe
pun intended.
space.
His
That's what Bryce
space here.
Donovan is
But listen,
doing. And Bear,
at some point you're gonna have to take the fight to Bear Bronson, or he's gonna take it to you. But
and
there's
Bryce
that-
Donovan doing just that.
There's that numbers
taking
game.
the fight to Bear Bronson.
That numbers game within the first minute of this match has already taken effect.
You know, I don't like that you keep saying that it's a numbers game, because that implies that Bronson is outnumbered,
Well, he is.
and he is absolutely not.
But that's
But-
how numbers work.
but he-
There's more people backing Bryce Donovan than there is backing Bear Bronson.
Bobby Orlando going back to the well once again. Big German
Wow.
suplex. Johnny, real quick.
Yes.
Which number is larger, 3 or 1?
Well, it
Listen,
depends. What's
Bronson,
the context?
Bronson doesn't care how many guys you got backing you, with you, how many you brought with you. He's bringing the fight to you as he is right here to Bryce Donovan.
Eric,
with
I
those
think you're
huge
confused.
knife-edge
Caster is the
chops.
one that doesn't care. Bronson is the one who interfered in our last match.
You stay back. Wow.
Standoff here. Ooh.
And
Bryce getting lit up
another big knife edge chop by Bear
by
Bronson.
Bear Bronson.
Bronson's he's a scary dude. How about it?
He is.
I would say he's more unkempt. You know, a nice
Unkempt?
haircut. We could have Bear Bronson looking like $1 million. Maybe I could buy him a singlet that's not ripped.
I was going to say, it wouldn't be $1 million that you'd be giving him, though.
Big time elbow drop. And that would put out any man.
I
But
feel like
Bryce
I'm
Donovan
being
is not
assaulted
just
on
any
commentary,
man.
You're not being
gentlemen.
assaulted. It's just a numbers game.
I feel like this
It's
is
a
a
numbers-
2-on-1 assault.
That's a numbers game.
Wait,
And I don't like it.
Oh, but you see, this is the thing we've been talking about all night with the numbers game.
Completely different.
Okay. Anyway,
Bronson
set up
looking
a big
for something,
discus
wow.
lariat. Bryce Donovan has
Yeah.
it scouted
Bear
out.
Bronson hits that. It is game over.
Oh my! Bronson to the outside.
How about the
Blocking
athleticism
that
and agility
shot.
of Bronson? Oh my God! Wow! Oh my goodness! There goes Bobby Orlando back to the well again. Ooh! Drop kick
High
by
drop
Bryce
kick.
Donovan.
Donovan with a perfectly placed drop kick. And oh,
And
it
look at
looks
this,
like
right
Bryce
on
is
the
hurt.
second.
Guys, Bryce is hurt.
The trick knee joke.
Bryce Donovan is hurt, guys. Thank goodness the referee is there. Oh, I think he's okay.
He's still kicked out at a
The
one
referee
count.
doing the right thing.
Suddenly
was
Bryce
checking
Donovan's knee is
on
fine.
Bryce Donovan.
And what the Shook Crew is here to do, obviously, is they're able to soften up Bear Bronson so that Bryce Donovan can go to work now here, right on the. Oh my God!
Eric, I don't know what you're looking at. Max Caster threw Bear Bronson in the ring. Bear Bronson is now able to continue this match. Speechless. Big clothesline from Bryce Donovan.
Oh, I'm not speechless. Just that your piercing voice is kind of making it hard for me to hear.
You've been yelling for so long that I can't even talk anymore.
This isn't yelling. You think this is yelling? This is not yelling.
This is piercing.
You should see me yell.
You don't know how many
You should
times
hear me yell.
I've had to take my headphones off.
How many?
At least 6, but that's a numbers game. You wouldn't know what that. You wouldn't know what that means.
Pictures or videos, or it didn't happen.
You ever heard the name Fran Drescher before, Johnny Collins?
I have.
Ouch.
She's actually my aunt.
Well, that explains a lot. Going back to the action, Bear Bronson
What's that supposed
on
to
the
mean?
receiving end of some numbers.
She's
game.
a wonderful woman.
Sure. Bear Bronson over here.
She actually paved the way for me in my acting career.
You sound like
That
Lois
is
Griffin
great.
on
That
commentary.
is great.
You sound right.
Is he good looking?
Lois Griffin?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. Very handsome lady she is.
Just wondering.
I'll tell you what. I didn't see this coming
I did.
from Bryce Donovan.
I saw it.
Well, again, the number.
And
We knew the numbers game was going to come into play at some point because the Shook Crew.
Finish that sentence. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Again, as I said before, ideologically, I guess they're okay guys, but when it comes down to it, you're either with them or against them. So.
And are you with them?
Well.
Caster!
I've wrestled all of them combined. I mean, CPA has wrestled them combined.
Orlando getting taken out again! Guys, I am feeling horrible for Bobby Orlando.
I would if he wasn't putting himself in this position all the time. He has put himself in that position many, many times today.
Bronson kicking out at 2, staying in this contest.
Oh. Not to detract from the action, folks, but I believe we have a run-in here on commentary.
Yeah, EJ Ricks vanished, and now Mr. Tibbs is
Oh,
here.
God.
Eric James
Not you.
Eric James is
And here we go, Shook Crew again
disappeared.
looking to cheat. Sorry, CPA.
That's okay. We were just talking about numbers game and how Fran Drescher is Johnny Collins' aunt.
I see the resemblance.
Yes.
What?
And there we go.
What?
Shook Crew is
This is just not right, guys. This is just not right.
You can't say they didn't ask for it, Collins. I watched this whole match and watched him cheat for the last 10 minutes. It's been 1-on-3 the whole time.
Do we have to get into this numbers game talk again?
No, we're not going to do that again because it is no longer a numbers game. Now it is Bear Bronson against Bryce Donovan, one-on-one straight up. Whoa, big chop.
Those bear paws of Bronson, I do not want to
I
ever
was
be
going
hit
to
by
say,
that.
they shouldn't even be called chops with Bear Bronson. They should be called bear claws. And I've taken a few of them in my day. They certainly look like a bear claw when you take off your shirt the next day. Woo.
All right, guys, I'm making the hot tag. EJ Risk is back.
Oh, thank
Wait a
God.
second. Suddenly, as if by magic, Eric James has rejoined us.
Who is most definitely not
Did I
EJ
just-
Risk.
Yeah, did I just overhear Kevin Tibbs say EJ Risk was here?
I think
I
he's
don't know.
confused.
I think you were here the whole time. I don't know what's going on.
it must be that vaping
Sent
stuff
on.
that he does. Must be getting to his head.
Every bit of Bear Bronson's 270 pounds landed right on Bryce
You know, Eric, I
Donovan's
can't believe I'm
sternum.
saying this. I'm actually happy that you're back.
Why is that?
Because
Oh,
Tibbs,
because you don't have to explain the numbers game to him.
no, it's because Tibbs has this. He's got this like manly odor to him, and like, I don't know. It would have been a lot for me to just sit here and have to smell that. You know, it's really intoxicating.
Well,
and
you're-
back to the action.
Your feminine odor is kind of it's a little weird.
Feminine?
A little
Why
unsettling
feminine?
sometimes, too.
Big time black hole slam by Bryce Donovan.
Guys, do you realize that I have my own cologne?
What's it called?
It's called Johnny.
Snake oil?
I just told you what it was called.
Johnny.
Yes.
Sex Panther.
No, that's actually what I'm thinking about releasing in the winter, next winter. Yeah.
Hey, let's call this match, Johnny.
Yeah.
I don't hear you screaming now.
We just kicked out.
Do you know why I'm not screaming? Because Bryce Donovan is firmly in control, and there is nothing to worry about.
You're getting a little high pitch there. Bear Bronson comes out of it. Uh-oh.
Oh! Bronson taking out the referee.
ref-
Guys, why would Bear
Ref
Bronson
Andre.
splash the
The
referee?
ref is broken. Big
And
time
now he's
Sky
going
High
for the
Bear
cover.
bomb.
But the idiot took out
Wait
the
a
ref.
second. Matt
Kester is back. Thank God.
Stiff shots. Where's Bob? I guess Bobby's done.
Bobby is with Bobby Jr.
He's
You can't leave Bobby Jr.
He's reached his appearance quota for the night. Miscommunication there from Bryce Donovan and Max Caster. Ooh.
Clubbing
Bear claw
blow
to the back.
to both members of the Shook crew here. I mean, listen, Bear Bronson is dishing out some serious punishment right now, and it doesn't look like the end is near for the Shook crew.
Bryce Donovan slips through. Low blow.
Blow.
Guys, that was not a low blow. That absolutely was not. That was high.
Okay,
That was a high blow.
It was a low.
Oh my!
Choke slam by Bryce Donovan from the
Bryce
second turnbuckle.
Donovan.
Ref is still
Going
down.
for the cover
This
now.
might be enough, but the ref is still down. And let's not forget, the ref is down because
Wait a
of
second.
Bryce Donovan.
All right.
No,
Oh,
he's
Orlando's
down because
got
of
his
Bear
foot one time.
Bronson. Look, it's Bobby.
Oh!
Bobby's got a ref shirt. How convenient.
Well, unfortunately, Bobby Orlando has once been a licensed referee here in Creative Pro Wrestling.
He's very good at it.
I'm not
too.
sure how long that license lasts.
I
but
can't believe that Bobby Orlando is even able to stand after the night he's had.
This is very true, but
He's resilient, guys.
if history has told us anything, I hope that he doesn't. Well, I kind of do, but befall the same fate that other referees have in this match. And
And his luck runs out once again.
Bobby
I think that Bear Bronson needs to be carted out of the Creative Pro Arena.
Bobby Orlando has less active body parts than RoboCop at this point in the night. Who's
this
Liam
now?
Davis
Liam
doing here?
Davis.
Liam Davis
Holy- how many-
saving the day.
How many enemies does Bear Bronson have? Jesus.
I mean,
Ref is completely incapacitated.
The ref is
to-
not. The ref is right there.
Bear Bronson will
The
not
real
go
ref.
down.
As opposed to what? A fake ref?
Yes, as opposed to a ref wearing a romper.
Bryce Donovan is not out of the woods yet.
That's called high fashion, Eric.
He was high, all
It's
right.
called high fashion. Bryce, don't
Taking
lose your cool
taking
there.
a page out of Bobby Orlando's book here, throwing a temper tantrum, getting a little bratty.
Bobby
Do your move.
instructing
To
Bryce to do
your move.
your move. Do
Which
you
move
think
is he
that
referring
Bryce
to?
Donovan will do his move, guys?
Well, any move he does could be his move at this stage.
Oh, this one's his.
Oh, this
Guys,
move.
this one is his.
This is definitely his move. It's called the get back body drop.
Oh! Bobby, just wrong place, wrong time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to name the next Creative Pro show the Bobby Orlando Memorial Show. Max Caster gets suplexed. Oh, this is not happening. Oh!
Yes, it is, unfortunately.
didn't
And
know he
Liam
left.
Davis is back
on.
in.
I didn't know he
I'm
left.
about to go in. I'm about to go in. This is ridiculous. Ooh.
Now that's a low blow. That's a low blow.
That's a low blow, not the other one.
No.
It's a blow.
That is a low blow.
There's someone
And our
else.
champion,
What is going-
Johnny Clash. Who does Bear Bronson think he is? He can't just low blow Liam Davis. And now he's going to pay, and he's done.
Who does half the Creative Pro roster think they are running in on this match? This will also not work as it turns.
Do you know that?
These two have a lot of history, a lot of bad blood between these two.
Oh, pedigree.
I feel like I've seen that somewhere. And Donovan back in. What's going on here? Bryce
Donovan
holding that
signing him up.
championship.
He's sizing him up.
Big whiff.
A miss to the face.
He didn't miss that time. Oh, Oh,
Kick to the stomach there by Bryce Donovan.
Another low blow and a shot
Big belt
to
shot.
the grill.
Guys, this might be it. This might be it.
Both refs at this point are down.
Whose ref is this? Who's going to count? Are you?
Now
original
our
ref is
original
coming to
referee
one.
coming back.
2.
Yes!
Not like this.
Bryce Donovan moves on to round 3.
Not like this.
Like this,
Not like
guys.
this.
Stop the damn match.
Well, listen.
Chaos.
Whether you like how it ended, the entire show from start to finish has been unreal here for Creative Pro Wrestling in Hicksville.
Chaos in Hicksville, New York tonight, especially in that main event
All
match.
of you watching this at home, this was an absolute treat for you as it was for us here.
Yes.
I am Eric James.
Mostly for the people watching, though, because the head honcho of Handsome, Johnny Pretty Boy Collins, has graced the internet with his voice. The only thing that would make it better is if we had some like video footage of me, because I am just so incredibly good looking.
I'm cutting you off. And we're going to go special thanks to my man here, Nick, a.k.a. CPA, a.k.a.
sometimes.
having trouble with my job kind of thing.
Yeah, having trouble with a lot of things.
While you guys are over there doing whatever you're doing, I'm going to thank Bryce Donovan.
Hold on,
and
hold on.
Bronson,
We're not done yet.
Bronson
We're not
with a
done
chair.
yet. Bobby.
Oh, no.
No, Bobby, get out.
No,
Get out.
Oh, my
Get out.
goodness. Just as I was ready to sign us
Sorry,
off
yeah,
here.
no, we're not.
The action never stops here.
Apparently, we're
Creative
not
Pro.
done. We are not done.
Bear Bronson standing tall.
Uh-oh.
Bronson calling out Clash.
Who does Bear Bronson think he is just calling people out?
I'm not leaving this ring until Johnny Clash gets his ass down here.
Well, that's unfortunate
Bear
because
Bronson.
I need to be somewhere, Bronson.
Where do you need to be?
I'm a
Bear?
male model and I have a photo shoot. Smart Mark knows I am a Reebok model. I model underwear.
Well, that's a shame. Is Reebok still around?
Absolutely it is.
Do you model for Fila also? Are you a Bugle boy?
Explain that.
Never mind.
Explain that.
He's
Bugle-
too young.
that
He's
Bugle
too young.
stuff to me.
He's goddamn millennial.
Do you guys know how old I am? I am only 20 years old, gentlemen. Only. Let that sink in. And Bronson, he is really going to assault this poor
Pat
official.
Buck is out here. He can't have his officials
Oh
being harassed.
my. Believe it
and
or
mauled
not,
like this.
the buzzkill is being the voice of reason. Isn't this crazy?
Referee, get your chance, all right, man? I've been there before. I'm sure you know this. Calm down. I didn't treat you to be up referees, all right? Look, cool out, man. Next show you'll have something, all right? Just get out of here, all right? Dude, find another day, all right? You'll have your opportunity.
Oh, wow.
Do you guys
you're
believe
right.
what we just saw?
Hold
You're
on
right,
a second.
Collins. The
Hold
voice of
on.
reason. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh my. I believe that Bear Bronson
look at Ref Steve cowering.
has just
Look at
made
him. He's running like a
Bear
coward.
Bronson is going to regret this.
Get out of here, man. Get out.
I think we need some help out here, guys. Unfortunately, I will not be the one doing the helping
Why?
because I will not go near this crazy person, Pat Buck.
Why is Ref Andre always the ref that goes down? I don't understand.
He
Steve-
just has that face,
I think
you know?
Steve had that one match with Johnny Silver, and that's all it took for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out tonight. Remember, on April 26th, we return to Lynbrook, New York. And as you can see on the board right over there, already announced, we got Smart Mark Sterling.
Oh, I love that guy.
One-on-one